Hello, welcome back to A Day Full of Budgets. In this video, I will be cash stuffing for week 4 of May. I've got £210 in cash and I'm going to be digitally stuffing £850, which will be represented by these placeholders in my binders, which shows how much we have available to spend in each pot. So it allows me to really track and know what I'm doing with all of our money. We are a family of 5 in the east of England. If you're new to the channel, I've got 2 teenage boys and a preteen, or a tween as she likes to be called. And we are on a financial journey to really get control of our finances. We have recently paid off our debt, and now we are saving for I want to say financial freedom, but it's not financial freedom, financial security, and just being more mindful of our money. Anyway, I have been rabbiting on already. Let's count some money. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 5 and 10. So we've got 210, a little bit more than we've had the last few weeks, just because I've switched up some pots to be cash now instead of digital. So we'll do the cash envelopes first. So these envelopes go into my purse, and these are what is available for us to spend in cash in this week. Whatever we don't spend, I save and I put into our savings challenges. So I put £15 in food. Now this is for top up shop. So I'll be putting 120 in a second into my main binder for our main food shop. And this is if we need anything over and above that. I try not to spend this so I can put this into my savings challenges. It's not happened the last few weeks. Not really sure why. We need to get control of that again. So Family Fun is going to get £30, and this is very empty because we've used that this last week, but that's okay. We've still got a little bit in the bank as well, and we've got our money saved up for half term, so that's okay. My self-care is actually going to get £10 in cash and £5 in the bank. So I've still got my £40, which is for my skincare, £5 for my general spending, and I'm adding 10. So that's if I want to go out for lunch or a cup of tea, or, you know, I want to buy a sandwich, or, you know, I see something I like, something like that. And time for us is going to be cash. We've previously, that's a bit of a manky 20. Anyway, we've previously been building up in the bank for an overnight stay, which we're now not going to do. But we have used up all of the cash, so I wanted to top that up. So we've got £25 in time for us. So again, that's just if me and my husband want to go and grab a coffee or a slice of cake or breakfast or something together, just to get out the house. He's doing 8 early shifts. And when I say early, it's 4 a.m. till 4 p.m. He started yesterday and he's on for 8. So I won't really see him much this week. Health and beauty is getting 20 as well. So I did have 40 in here as of my check-in video, but I'm recording this on Monday, and my son has got a haircut tonight. So I've given him £20, and I'll get the change back. And I'm just putting another 20 in there now. And I really must book my daughter's haircut. And then we're getting £10 in miscellaneous. And this is just for anything that crops up that doesn't really fall in any other category. And then if I don't spend it, it just goes into my savings challenges to be saved. So they are my cash envelopes for my purse for the week. Let's see what we've got left. Let's see if I've done this completely wrong. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and then 15 for my husband. He can have the manky £5 note. And this £90 is going to go into my family annuals. So this saves up for all of our family birthdays, occasions, half terms, summer holidays, Easter, all of those things. So we have already saved up £100 for the May half term. I have seen a tracker that's for £150, so I might get and use that next time, because I'm not sure £100 is really going to get us very far. But right now we are working on Father's Day, so we have already put £80 in here. I have corrected the tracker because I filled it in completely wrong last week. So we've got £20 to go in here. So I'm going to cross off the shoe and the Best Dad cup. And then we're going to pop £20 in here. So we've now got 20, 40, 60, 81. So if I see anything now for Father's Day, I've got the cash ready to get that. I have not got a clue what I'm getting any of them. Not a clue. Yeah, I just don't know. What are you guys doing? Father's Day, no idea. And then we are going to put £10 into other gifting, because we had used that £5 that was in there. So I'm just going to top that up with 10. So other gifting is just if, you know, the children have a birthday or there's some cards that I need to get. That's just for that. Let's go back here. And actually I can move my paperclip now, because we are working on summer holidays, which is going to be round in a flash. So I think the plan here is to save £400, 20, 40, 60, 81, no, yeah, 1, 2, 3, £400 for the summer, which probably won't be enough. However, I will be still topping up family fun every week, and we have money for our summer holiday, which is only in the UK, and we're just away for the week, and it's going to be more than we need, so the rest will go into summer holidays. Right, what colour shall I do this? So we've got £60, so I can do 3 ice creams. We'll do a yellow base. Ooh, which one? Oh, I'll just go with pink. I'll just do the same as I've got in my other tracker. I do love a strawberry ice cream though, so yeah, all right. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm just going to finish this off. I've got such a headache today. I had a migraine on Saturday, and my hangover day was yesterday, and I wasn't too bad yesterday, but oh my God, my head today is, yeah, on another level. But we carry on. I'm just going to leave that out to dry for a second. So that is our family annuals stuffed and ready. So that's great. So we are already ahead in there. So I'm really pleased with that. And now I'm just going to go through my binders and just move that there. And do our digital placeholders. So this represents what's in the bank. If I can get enough storage space on my phone, I will try and edit in the pictures of the bank balances. But I'm struggling with space on my phone at the moment, and it's just becoming too much of a chore to try and clear it. But I will get around to it. So apologies if they don't pop up. But if you do see something pop up, that's the bank balances that are represented by these placeholders. So we overspent on food a little bit last week. So instead of 120, we've actually only got 115 for food, which is fine, because actually we don't really need any cleaning stuff. And we've already got some meat in the freezer, so we should be fine. Again, we overspent on fuel last week by £20. So we'd be normally adding 30. So that £20 will go off and pay the credit card. So I have a credit card for like day-to-day spending. It just gets me air miles, and then I pay it off in full every month, which is why I can allow myself to go over my budget. But it means I've only got £10 for fuel and charging this week. We'll only have one small charge that we'll need to do this week, and there'll be no petrol in the small car, so that's going to work fine. We've still got £30 of family fun, and we've got £30 in cash. My self-care got £10 in cash, and I'm just going to put another 5 in here, so we've now got 10. Time for Us has got £70 in the bank, and I've just topped up our cash wallet because it was near on empty, so we've got 25 in there now. School, so this covers not just kind of the back to school uniform, but it covers all of their trips, like revision books because my boys are older now, school trips, anything they need for any subject, so if they do need school shoes partway through the year. So I top this up with £15 every week to keep it ticking over and allow us to have money available as and when it's needed, not kind of just in the summer. So I don't tend to do like a back to school savings, but I'm adding £15. We had 40, so I've got £55 in here now for all things school related. Because my oldest is in sixth form as well, we have to buy like a lot of his notebooks and stuff, and they can be quite expensive. So clothes is actually going to get some money. We completely annihilated this a couple of weeks ago. My boys needed some summer clothes, so I think we spent about £140 that we'd been building up. So we're going to start that again. Both me and my husband need some running trainers. We are both doing the Great North Run for charity in September. I will post the details on my Instagram page over the next month or so if you wish to sponsor us. So we need to save up for some trainers. Health and beauty is all in cash at the moment. Home is going to get £70. So we've got 250. I'm going to add 70, and that makes 320. So I'll pop these back. And this is to cover lots of renovation that we still need to do in our house. We're currently saving up to move a wall. Don't ask. So I just have to take a big deep breath when I think about the house. It's fine. And kids is getting £30, so they've got 15, so that makes it 40 and 5. These placeholders we make and are available on our Etsy store if you would like any. There are a couple of savings challenges on there as well, so check that out. Clubs is going to get £100, and we've got 150, and that takes us to 250. I want to build a buffer in here because football fees will be due in a couple of months. When the season starts up again, they'll need new uniform, new kits and all of that stuff. So I want to make sure I've got a good amount in there. School food, we top up every week and we spend every week. So I'll put £20 in there. There's 25 in there at the moment. So I'll keep that going through like the holidays and the summer as well. So September we'll have a good amount. Pets has got £55 after our recent big spend for pets. So this has got time to build up. So this is going to have £70 now. So we've got a cat and a dog. Oh, sorry, I can't get in there. There we go. Yeah, sorry, we've got a cat and a dog, and this covers everything for them. Bus passes, I'm not topping up today. That's got £120 in. Our Tremendous Leap of Faith Savings Challenge from Esther at My Money Matters, we're going to be adding £25. And I had been saving for an iPad. However, my phone is old and it doesn't seem to hold the storage. So like the amount of data that it's, or is it data? I don't know. The amount of space that it's holding, like the control of, not the control, data systems. I don't know. I'm not technical. I don't know. But that is getting really high because obviously the phone is getting old. So now like the amount of storage that I have on my phone is decreasing, which is really annoying. So actually I'm probably not going to end up with an iPad. I'm probably going to end up with a new phone, which is a tad frustrating. And when I say a new phone, we just get like reconditioned phones because they're a fraction of the price. So what was I adding in here? Oh my God, I don't know. So I had 255 and I think I've just coloured in a 25. So I've got 280. So let's swap that 5 for a 20. Yeah. So we've got 280. Is that right? 55. Yeah, that is right. I'm just going to grab some tea. One sec. Oh, I need that. It has been a stressful morning. Right. So that's that. Do you like my new dashboards that I've made? Because one of the reasons that I made these is we are going to fully fund our Save 250 for our glasses fund. Finally, I've been adding £5 a week to this for what seems like forever. But I'm actually going to add £10 in today and we're going to fully fund our glasses fund. So 3 of us in the house wear glasses and what am I saying? Yes, 3 of us wear glasses. So having a glasses fund is actually really important because if anything goes wrong or, you know, we need anything, they're really expensive. So I'm just going to write on here 250. So these fully funded placeholders are from Jen at Budgets and Dreams. So now I can put my fully funded behind my glasses so I know exactly what it is for. Hopefully that's dry. Oh, open it. Honestly, this 250 challenge, the £5, has been a labour of love. And I almost quit halfway through, but just adding £5 every week consistently has meant that I now have a £250 buffer for glasses, you know, or if it's desperately needed, an emergency. So I'm really happy that I will retire this for now because that is done. I'm so happy about that. Right, little car is getting 60 because we are still trying to rebuild our money for the insurance after we changed the car and used all of the savings that we had. So we're kind of doubling up at the moment, which is fine. Insurance is due, I think, in June or end of this month. Can't quite remember, one or the other. So so I have got some blue placeholders. These are just the original placeholders that my son made. Yeah, there's no difference between them, just other than colour. So we've got 200 and we had 240. We're adding 60 because each car is worth 30. So we now have, oh God, sorry, I think I've just knocked you. We now have £300 in here. There we go. We're going to keep to the blues. Right, let's pull this back. Right, and the electric car is fully funded. Whoop, whoop. I have added that in off screen. Yeah, just because. And then the Save 1000 challenge for the dress is getting £20. Oh, that's gone completely out the line. And this tracker is on our Etsy store if anybody is interested. So this is now going to, so it's got 490, it's going to have 510, which is a really annoying number. And I think I'm going to, in my June budget, adjust it so it follows some nice even numbers, because that's just really annoying. So we'll put that back in there. So actually we're over halfway with that now. And we don't need that until next year, so that's fine. God, it's bulky. Close that. So that's our kind of day-to-day, week-to-week, sort of month-to-month spending, if you like. Or we'll do that one last, I think. So we're going to do our annuals. So these are annual sinking funds. So these are amounts of money that we need to pay out every year. So they're bills that are annual. I keep a track of them on this savings dashboard, which I got from Jen at Budgets and Dreams, and you can rub it off and reuse it as many times as you like. So it's a really good way to keep a track of what you need to save for. So we are currently working on our home insurance now. Just a bit of admin in here. So we have completed our solar clean, which I'd saved £160. I found a company that would do our solar panels and windows for £105. So the £55 I have moved to home insurance. So we've had 60. I've already added 55, and today I'm going to add another 60. So it actually means now that we have 175. I'm just going to rub this off, towards our home insurance, which is due in September. Now, if you've watched my budget with me, you'll see that I currently pay my home insurance monthly. Now, we done that last year because it was actually cheaper than doing it annually. No idea why, but it was. So that's what we decided to do. But what I want to do is make sure I've got enough money. So essentially at the moment, I'm doubling up on home insurance. And if it comes to September, and it's going to be cheaper to do it annually, I've got the money there. If we continue to do it monthly because it works out cheaper, then that money will just be moved onto the next sinking funds. And then we can get even further ahead. So I've got my envelopes. So salt is fully funded with 60, wood is fully funded with 200, prepayment certificate is fully funded with 120. I need to use that this week. Car breakdown cover is fully funded with 180. Our Disney Plus subscription is fully funded with 80. And we've got home insurance. So this has now got 175 pounds, which is amazing. Just gonna, oh no, it's fine. So I thought I had one of my thick 20s, but I don't. So we've got 175 in home insurance. So I am super, super happy about that. Hey, and I always forget to add into my work. So we've got money for tax. I haven't put fully funded here because I haven't done my tax return yet. So I don't want to say it's fully funded when I don't actually know. Microsoft, I've saved £80 for, so that's fully funded. So I'm going to add £20 today, and that's just going into business insurance. It's not due until the end of December, but if I can just add £20 a week to that, it will just keep it ticking over until I work out what tax I need. Oh, gosh, I've been talking a lot today. So that is my annuals. And then the other thing that we have, which is the fun stuff, holidays. So we get to fully fund our Life's a Beach savings challenge today. Oh, so that'll be 2 savings challenges we finished today. So I'm going to add £200 in here. So I'm going to take 150, oops, and a 50 placeholder. So that's our 200. I'm just going to quickly colour this in. So this 1,500 tracker, which is from Mum Needs a Plan, is for our summer holiday. Now I have actually paid yesterday the balance for our cottage. So you'll see I've crossed out some of those 50s. And by the looks of it, I've already taken the money out, which is fine. So I'm going to add 150 in. Oops. So we have now, I'm going to condense this, 1,300, 450, 500. Is that right? I'll work it out, but for now, we'll just say it is. So that is 500. I actually think it should be 450. Yeah, I don't think I took enough placeholders out the other day. Right, there we go. We'll take all of that out. I'll sort that out in a minute. So we would have saved £1,500. As I've said, we have already spent the money on our cottage for the week. So we've got £1,450 left for that trip, which is in the summer holidays, which is super exciting. And now we're going to move on to the trip that me and my husband are going to make in September for my birthday. And at the moment we've been saving in cash, but now we've fully funded our summer holiday, we can now start transferring our digital funds into this pot. So each ice cream is worth £50. So we've got 50 in the bank now for this trip. Oh man, I've got to count in 20s. I'm not doing that. Not 20, like odd numbers. I can't do that. If you want to watch that, go and watch Iris at Iris Budgets, and Kerry. She can do that budget with Kerry. Actually, I mean, loads of people can. I'll be too slow. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 3. We'll do it that way. Give that a little waft. Make sure that's dry. So that's awesome. So we've got £300 now for that trip, and we need, the aim is 2,500 that we need really by the end of August. Yeah, it should be fine. Just a lot of our focus will go to holiday. Our 1k emergency fund is getting a £10 this week. Little and often, and it is really building up. So this is to cover any form of emergency that we have, and it could literally be anything. So we've got 520 and £30 in there. What I do with this is I round up all the pennies in all of my pots, so like my chase pots, and then I put them to emergency. So every now and then I'll do an extra £10, which also really, really helps. And that's from that Budget Lux. I've not been very good at saying where things are from. So if you want to know where any of these savings challenges are from, just drop me a note in the comments. So 100 envelope, 10k and Lysa are not done in these stuffings. And I think, guys, that is it. It was quite long today. I'm not sure why it was so long. I think I've just rabbited on a little bit longer than I probably usually do. So thank you so much if you've made it to the end. I hope you found it useful. If you do have any questions with regards to budgeting, setting up this method, then do just let me know. Message me in the comments or over on Instagram, adayfullofbudgets. But until then, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and all of those lovely, lovely things. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.